And Iran's attacks on Israel also continue. These are the latest pictures coming to us from the Tel Aviv region, where there have been more missile interceptions this Tuesday morning. Smoke, as you can see, has been rising over Tel Aviv there. At least 6 people, we understand, have been wounded in the latest Iranian attacks on Israel. Let's bring in Nida Ibrahim, who's in Ramallah following the developments in Israel from there, Ramallah in the occupied West Bank, of course. So what's been happening this morning, Nida?
Well, according to the latest updates by the Israeli ambulance service, 6 people, as you mentioned there, fully have been injured by shrapnel of an Iranian-fired missile. We are talking now about a cluster munition, a fragmenting warhead that has caused impact or damage in 10 different locations, according to Israeli media, in the area of Tel Aviv. That's in central Israel, an area that has been targeted. Tel Aviv is very close to where the Israeli airport is, the main airport, and we've been seeing in the past few weeks the Iranian missiles being targeting this area, although in the past few days we've seen the Iranian attacks being more centered into southern Israel, where Israel has this nuclear facility and important research centers related to its nuclear program. When we talk about this latest Iranian attack, it's important to note that there is that these attacks continue to happen at a time that the Israelis are questioning the aerial defense systems. Sometimes they've been failing to intercept some of these Iranian missiles, causing damage. And in other times, the Israeli sources say that they're looking to ration the use of certain interceptors as the war continues on its second month. We talk about these missiles that not just cost a lot of money, but also are not easily manufactured, are not easily distributed. So that's why we've been seeing the Israeli forces saying that they are rationing their use in preparation for the continuation of the war, which is a goal that many Israeli ministers have said that they continue to want to do.
And on the other front, Nida, Israel's other front in Lebanon, we've had 4 Israeli soldiers killed there. What do we know happened?
Well, according to Israeli sources, the fight with Hezbollah happened from a very close range, point zero, if you will. According to the Israeli sources, 1 officer, 3 Israeli soldiers have been killed as a result of this battle with Hezbollah. That raises the total of fatalities since the latest round of battle started between Hezbollah and Israel to 10 soldiers. This is a number that is increasing. 4 being announced in one go, one day, is something that is expected to trigger emotions and feelings of Israelis. Specifically, that we've been hearing some pushback from certain military analysts, defense journalists as well, talking about the fact that they don't need to go as far into southern Lebanon as the Israeli defense minister wants to do. There are, of course, these right-wing voices in the government that want to see the Litani River become the new borders between Lebanon and Israel. But in the words of the Israeli defense minister, there needs to be a security buffer zone that extends up to 30 kilometers from the current Lebanese-Israeli borders as a way to combat and to diminish the threat coming from Hezbollah. But there are those who say that the fired missiles and rockets from Hezbollah are happening sometimes from the northern Litani River. So just by placing more troops inside there does not guarantee safety and security, and can be costly, as we've been seeing in the past few days, specifically that almost every day we carry the news of injuries and casualties happening to Israeli forces, because even though Israel has the upper hand when it comes to the sky, Hezbollah knows the lay of the land very well, and it has shown the ability to make this operation and occupation of southern Lebanon costly when it comes to the casualties amongst Israeli soldiers.
Thank you very much for that. That's correspondent Nida Ibrahim on the ground there in Ramallah.